Hello, Legion. It's Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of The Long Dark in our Against All Odds series. We are almost done with this water. Let's go ahead and pass time till this water's ready. We're going to take this, we're going to drink this, and have the rest on us. That's plenty of water. And now we can use these cooking pots. Oh, that's right. Can't place the venison in the same way when the pot is down. But we've been having a straight up cooking party, and it's been great. Let's go ahead and pass time till this is ready. We're going to take that, take it, take it, take it. Excellent. So we currently do have a risk of intestinal parasites, just 1%.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Have a ton of food on us. Oh, nice. So this must be the small steak. Let's go ahead and eat that. Just to be done with it. And then we're going to pass time until this is ready. And we're going to take that. And there we go. We now have an hour left on the fire. I'm glad I didn't use any coal on that fire. And we are going to put this meat outside in nature's freezer. Alright, so I've just used the decoy button to drop all of that. That's handy. And that's every last bit of meat that I had. Just literally hit the 3 key multiple times. Okay, so with that being done, I'm rested. It's midday. I think the wise course of action to take now is to go back up to where we saw those other deer previously and see if we can't repeat this process a few times. I will, of course, keep my eye out for any wolves. But the next deer I shoot, the last one I tried to do a broadside shot. You guys saw how frustrating that was at the end of the last episode, or at the beginning of the last episode, really. Spent the entire episode hunting it down and making sure we're going to be able to get all we needed from it. The guts are still on that carcass, as a matter of fact. However, if I were to take more of a straight shot at the deer's chest, if I were to be in front of a deer, wait to get that close, and shoot at the heart, the deer would drop. It would. I say this with no reservation. Also, I'm very happy that I'm seeing sticks at the moment. Gifts from the blizzard. Kind of a nice, clear, post-blizzard snow day. So the good news about that shot that I took last episode is I didn't waste the shot. You know, that is the one redeeming thing about that entire ridiculous situation. Is that I hit the deer. I know, it's cold. It's cold. It's cold as balls. Alright, there is a deer. And of course, we don't have to go back to where the deer was. See, there's the carcass with the guts. I don't think I'm even going to worry about that. I think I would rather just pay a visit to the deer, given that it's so close to the church. I want to drop that deer while it's there. We're going to get around in front of it. I'm going to use the high ground that I'm walking towards to make sure there's no wolves in that direction. And yeah, we're going to get in front of the deer and we're going to drop it. If it doesn't drop in one shot, I will strongly consider rage quitting. Oh good, both deer are still here. That will be something that is high on my list of concerns. Whether or not I am tempted to rage quit while recording. I have got to get like a mouse pad or something under this new mouse. because it just does not have the grip material at the bottom of this mouse is just slides around on my desk more so than my last one. I know you're cold. Thank you! Thank you! That's what was supposed to happen the first time. Jesus. Okay. I am reasonably encouraged by the lack of wolves in the area. I'm seeing some more sticks, and we're definitely going to grab those because having a fire nearby to keep me warm while I take care of this carcass is a good idea. There's also lots of limbs nearby, which is really nice. Matter of fact, this is a smaller one. 45 minutes. I think what I'll do is I'll come back for this once the fire oh wait, hang on, there's one even closer to the deer. How long will this take? 45 minutes. I mean, I could go ahead and do it. And I would have that. No, I've got plenty of sticks. The sticks are enough to get one started. And I feel like the weather is really nice at the moment. Famous last words, I guess, but am I out of wood matches? I guess I used all my wood matches. That's kind of annoying. Okay, we're going to use a bit more, I don't know, maybe I should just take the 55% start chance. Now we're going to use the lamp oil. I don't want to deal with too much ridiculousness right now. I still have a lot of reclaimed wood on me. I didn't realize I was carrying all this with me. But that is quite handy, given what I needed the fire for. Alright, so now we're warming up. It's only 1% frozen. So what we can do here is go ahead and be cooking more meat by the fire. We are hungry enough to justify doing so as well. Let's, do I want to take 16 minutes? Yeah, let's do it. Because that'll help us warm up. Alright, so that's going to cook and take an hour for each one. And the hide will take 30 minutes, the guts will take 50. So let's go ahead and get this stuff. There's that. This is going to be ready in just a second. So here's how this is going to go. Fire's still going. There's a wolf, or not a wolf, there's a deer and a bunny right back there, so that's handy. We're going to eat this. I'm going to drink some water. We're going to take that, and then there's lots more meat there. The question is, do I take it and run? Do I just do what I did before? Do I kill the other deer? I probably put too much fuel on this fire, to be honest. It's okay, I've got plenty more, but I kind of want to just do what I did before and take the meat back to the farmstead. I don't really need to take it back to the church. I'm reasonably confident the coast is clear. Got 13.3 pounds. It would take me 48 minutes. Yep, let's do it.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Alright, so I am somewhat encumbered, as you would expect. Another thing I could do is go ahead and grab the guts from this deer. It wouldn't take that long. Let's extinguish the torch. Yeah, 20 minutes to harvest these. Now, make no mistake, I'm smelly right now. I have, yeah, you see that under the wind protection there. That's 3 stench bars. You don't want 3 stench bars. You don't even want 1 stench bar. Especially after some of the situations I've found myself in this playthrough. So we're going to do the exact same thing. A little bit of deja vu. I have the ability to decoy, and I'm going to use it. I'm training myself as much as I can while playing to get better about using that button. Because most of the time with the long dark, being very just reflective right now, and I've talked about this a little bit in the past, maybe, but most of the time in the long dark, when I'm playing for YouTube, I'll describe how if there's a part of the game that it doesn't seem like I'm very good at, it's because I've been playing, and this is true, I've been playing since early access, and I've been doing YouTube content since early access, and I actually haven't done a whole lot of offline play in the long dark since those days. Since I started Against All Odds and started recording for YouTube, most of my time in the long dark has been played while recording. And as I mentioned at the end of the last episode, I believe, or maybe at the beginning of this one, seriously? As I mentioned, we really didn't have the ability to... We didn't really have the luxury to do what we just did. But as I mentioned, learning is not necessarily very compatible with that kind of gameplay. Not as much with, playing offline. And so what I'll say is, well, because these systems are new... Oh, I love this track so much. Because these systems are new, and I've been playing the Long Dark on YouTube for a while, that's why I struggled to pick them up. But in the case of the decoy, that's something that's been around for a long time, and I just straight up haven't practiced it very much. That excuse doesn't apply as much in the case of the decoy. And I admit that, so I want to try to get better. See, now I don't want to go inside. I just want to stand out here and listen to this glorious music. It continues past this point. It's a beautiful track, but it is also one of the longer ones in the soundtrack, so I try to stop and appreciate that one whenever I do hear it, though. It's very, very nice. Alright, so 4 fresh guts. Let's drop those. Fresh deer hide. And we, of course, have some hides up in Milton proper as well. So I've got some wood here I need to drop. so I'm not lugging it around. One thing I need to do, and I've needed to do this for a while, you guys are going to cheer. Need to make some bandages. I haven't had any bandages for pretty much the entire game. I've just gotten lucky and haven't needed them yet. But I've got 4 pieces of cloth. I'm going to go ahead and make some bandages. I'm also going to make some Old Man's Beard wound dressing, which actually is going to increase my encumbrance just a little bit. Well, I'm not encumbered at the moment. All right, good. Risk of intestinal parasites is gone, so I can have more wolf meat if I so desire. Well, I think I've done all the deer hunting I care to do. With the deer hides that I have, if I were to wait for them all to cure, I could absolutely make a deer hide item before I left. It would take me some time, and I'd want to make sure that I had the caloric resources to survive for that amount of time, but I could do it. What am I looking at? I'm reasonably tired. I have plenty to drink. I kind of want to go throw some more rocks at bunnies. Let's do it. Oh good, it's foggy. Let's eat another wolf steak. Oh wow, okay. I didn't need to do that, honestly. Any other wolves around yet? Don't see any. No, those are definitely light sources. I need to pick up projectiles. There we go. Oh, it's not a rock. That's a rock. Dude, last time I was over here, there were 2 bunnies. Did they hop away? Did they pimp away? Just gonna pimp away. Well, I need them to pimp back. Seriously, if you haven't watched that Kevin Smith clip yet, you need to do it. It's so funny. It's obscene, to be clear. If I wasn't before. It's obscene, but it's funny. It's not exactly wholesome by any stretch of the imagination, but it's funny. Oh, good. More sticks. I didn't... Oh. I don't know why that's so frustrating to me whenever that happens. It's like, I did not want to throw a rock at the ground. Thank you, game. I was just trying to pick up a stick. Maybe it makes sense to... Oh, wow. There's... Holy crap! I'm just going to put the rock away for a second and pick up a plethora of little sticks. This is like fuel for my next cooking party, which I need to have. Which technically we could have right now. I was just going to try and get some rabbit meat to bring to the cooking party. Mother of God, there's so many sticks. It's stick nirvana. What if I were to break this down? How warm am I? I think I could. I think I can justify taking 45 minutes to get some additional fuel. That's fine.
Man,
Hey!
very much more.
Hey! Hey! Hey, bunny. Hey, come here. I got a few of your friends in the house. They miss you. Alright, this is getting creepy. I'm going to stop. But I I do need this bunny. Things have gotten really dark. This is what happens when you die twice before you finally start succeeding in an against all odds run. A lot more dark humor, evidently. Bunny, we've had this discussion in the past. Why are you going that way? What? Why? Why? Why can't you just... Why can't you come back toward me? Okay, that's a little better, but still, that's not the direction you're supposed to be. Bunny! Bunny. I feel like, I don't know the actor's name, but, the super toxic, dude that plays, Isla Fisher's boyfriend in Hot Rod. I feel like him. Babe, wait! Babe! Babe! Babe, come back, babe! Babe! Hey, bunny. Are you freaking serious? Okay. We'll try again. We'll try again. It's fine. He was just right in front of me and I threw it right at his face. It's fine. It makes total sense that I missed. There's no alternative explanation whatsoever. I should have missed that. There's no argument that I should have hit it. Why would I think that I would have hit that rabbit? There were no circumstances in that scenario. That's like the best shot I've had at a bunny. Are you seriously still going that way? Can you not just turn around like a normal bunny? See, the thing is, unlike your furry woodland brethren, I can just pick your cold, dead corpse up and walk it into the house and then deal with it. Well, I can do that with your furry woodland brethren too, but I have to quarter them, and that kind of creates a messy site on the ground that like attracts predators, and I prefer not to do that, so I usually don't do it. But with you, I don't have to do it, so if you would just turn around and come back toward me, please? All I want to do is throw a rock at your face and rip your skin off and eat you. And then use your skin as a hat.
Can't feel my hands.
Yeah, you think? Alright, let's try this again. Thank you. That's what you should have done the first freaking time. I'm so sorry. Only I'm not, because you should be dead already. You're a zombie, supernatural, evil bunny. And I needed to make sure that your existence was terminated before this recording ended. Okay.
I need to lay down.
It used its psychic powers to dodge the first rock, and I just, on behalf of the universe, I couldn't let that stand. So, we're going to step inside, and, let's see. I think I can do this in the time I've got. Do I need light to do this? Okay, now I could technically, I don't have a lot of energy, so like with the last cooking party that I did, let's go ahead and drop that rabbit meat. So like with the last cooking party, I'm going to sleep first, and then we'll be ready to do all of that. I'm going to take my lantern out, though, for placing some of this stuff. Alright, so all that's done. Oh wow, it's darker in here already than I thought it was. Where am I right now? This is the front, right? Cloth, leaf, farmhouse. So that means if I walk back here, here's the door. Alright, there we go. Bed. Feeling my way around in the dark here. Alright, so absolutely need to drink for a bit. I think we've survived for a good while now. Let's go ahead and sleep for 10 hours. Don't need to drink the tea. I hear an aurora. We're going to sleep through it. And there we go. We got a save point. Survived for 8 days, 14 hours, and 1 minute. On that note, I will stop this episode here. In the next one, we're going to cook a lot of food. And then we're going to start seeing how we're doing on some of our hides that we have had curing for a while. So we might be leaving Milton with a rabbit skin hat, maybe some deer hide items before we leave. And we'll be well equipped for exploring Mystery Lake. I'm kind of excited about that, but we'll also have some cured stuff to take with us so that we can maybe work on a wolfskin coat for when we arrive in Mystery Lake. So that's going to be fun as well. Those of you who have not experienced the joys of me hunting in the long dark before, now maybe you understand why I avoid it a little bit more. Well, it's not entirely why I avoid it. I do tend to be more mobile and scavengy for like the first, 50 days of in-game time before I start seriously thinking about hunting. So I was kind of forcing the issue a little bit more this time. But the deer running forever and then the rock throwing still not being like, I don't know. I feel like the aim assist mechanics should get more assisty. They should assist you more when the rabbit's that close. I just think that's the way. Like if the rabbit is, you could reach out and grab the rabbit, then the rock just needs to hit it. That's how I feel, and so that's kind of my frustration sometimes with the hunting mechanics. But yeah, that's why sometimes I hesitate to jump in, because I know there's going to be moments like that where I just need to sit in front of my computer while recording and just stare with incredulity and try not to scream. But in the next one, we've got a lot of fun stuff to do. We've got so much meat that I think we will be covered for the next little while. And there's still another deer out there that we know we can shoot if I wanted even more. So, I just don't want to be too repetitive, and I do want to make sure we make some progress in a different direction in the next episode. So that's what we're going to do. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every other day at 1 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.